For centuries, the mystical green forest flourished, its vibrant flora and majestic fauna creating a haven of life and beauty. Yet, as time passed, a darkness began to creep through the trees, casting a shadow over the once lustrous realm. The inhabitants of the green forest watched in despair as the flora withered and the fauna lost their vitality, their once harmonious existence disrupted. Deep within the heart of the green forest, the Spirit Queen, an ethereal being radiating with grace and power, had reigned as the guardian of the land. Her presence infused the forest with life, and her wisdom guided its creatures. But one fateful day, a malevolent force struck, shrouding the green forest in darkness and causing the Spirit Queen to vanish mysteriously. The loss of their beloved queen left the forest inhabitants bereft of hope, their spirits dimmed. In a small village nestled at the edge of the green forest, a young orphan named Aricn lived with an unyielding curiosity and a burning desire to restore the forest to its former glory. His days were spent listening to the tales of the Spirit Queen, passed down by the village elders. The legends ignited a flame within his heart, compelling him to embark on a perilous journey to find the missing queen and save the forest. As Aricn delved deeper into the green forest, he encountered a host of extraordinary allies. The whispering trees, ancient sentinels of knowledge, bestowed upon him the wisdom of the forest. The crystal nymphs, ethereal beings of light, gifted him with their healing powers. And the shadow panthers, stealthy guardians of the night, became his protectors in the face of danger. Together, they formed an unbreakable bond, their strengths intertwined in pursuit of a common goal. Guided by the clues left behind by the Spirit Queen, Aricn embarked on a treacherous path, navigating through enchanted mazes and traversing treacherous rivers. Along the way, he unraveled the enigma of the missing queen, discovering that she had been ensnared by a malevolent sorcerer seeking to harness her powers for his dark ambitions. Aricn's quest led him to the heart of the green forest, where he found the sorcerer's dominion, a forbidding fortress perched atop a jagged cliff. As he stealthily infiltrated the fortress, he witnessed the sorcerer's cruel experiments, draining the essence of the forest to fuel his wicked spells. Determined to rescue the Spirit Queen and restore balance, Aricn faced off against the sorcerer's formidable minions. Within the depths of the sorcerer's dominion, Aricn encountered a series of trials designed to test his courage and resolve. He braved treacherous puzzles, confronted his deepest fears, and emerged victorious with each challenge. Through these trials, Aricn not only honed his skills but also discovered the true extent of his own power. Finally, Aricn reached the inner sanctum of the sorcerer's dominion, where the Spirit Queen remained trapped in a crystal prison, her luminous form dimmed by the sorcerer's dark magic. With unwavering determination, Aricn unleashed his newfound abilities and shattered the crystal, releasing the Spirit Queen from her captive state. As her radiance returned, so did the life force of the green forest. Emboldened by the Spirit Queen's restoration, Aricn led a coalition of forest creatures, united in their desire to defeat the sorcerer and rid the green forest of his malevolent influence. The stage was set for an epic battle between the forces of light and darkness, as Aricn's allies brought forth their unique talents, turning the tide of the conflict. Amidst the chaos and fury, Aricn faced the sorcerer in a climactic showdown. With the combined strength of his allies and the unwavering determination within his heart, he delivered the decisive blow, vanquishing the sorcerer's darkness once and for all. The green forest rejoiced, as sunlight pierced through the canopies, illuminating the renewed beauty and vitality of the land. With the resurgence of the Spirit Queen, Aricn led a force of forest creatures in the fight against the forces of darkness. The ultimate battle between light and darkness had arrived. The light of sacrifice and love reigned supreme on the battlefield. Aricn and the Spirit Queen led the forces of light, confronting the leader of the forces of darkness. The battle raged on, with fiery spells and weapons illuminating the scene. Each attack, each spell, reflected the indomitable human spirit and the power of love and hope. Finally, light emerged victorious. The hearts of Aricn and the Spirit Queen overflowed with joy and happiness as they witnessed the green land and vibrant forest returning to life. Vitality surged forth, as the forest creatures shone brightly and sang songs praising freedom and peace. With the power of the Spirit Queen and the bravery of Aricn, the forces of darkness were vanquished, and the forest was liberated. Prejudice and conflict dissolved, as the characters in the story joined forces to build a new world, a world of peace and prosperity.